as complete of a football game that I can remember us playing. I thought we played well in all three phases. Really nice to see. I mean, just, we're doing a really, really good job on third downs, getting people off the field, all the things that, we brought Coach Newberry here for. He's doing, he's just doing an unbelievable job with our defense. Coach Jasper did a great job with our offense today and had Malcolm ready to play. And I thought we played well in special teams. And like I said, watching those guys play, they were in that game against NC State, and they're a good football team. And I thought getting off to a good start helped us. Kind of took some of the wind out of their sail. I thought that was important. We're just really pleased with our guys. I thought our coaches did a great job of getting them prepared. I thought our players played excellent in all three phases. Just really proud of the way our guys played.
Questions? Coach Bill Wagner from the Baltimore Sun and Capital Gazette. Can you just elaborate a little bit more on Malcolm's performance? He had 150 yards passing and rushing, counted for 6 touchdowns.
If he continues to play like that, he's going to give us a chance, man. He's just playing really, really well, playing really good football. He's getting us in the right plays, running the offense really well. Like I said, Ivan has done a really good job, getting him ready to play. Just his command of our offense right now, just really pleased with the way he's playing. And, we got to be able to throw the ball like that. Just if people are really aggressive up the field, and just really happy the way he's playing right now.
Ken, Gene Wong, Washington Post, you mentioned throwing the ball, some first down throws, more than we've seen in the past. How much is that more kind of the wrinkle in the offense this year?
Yeah, and like I said, it's not like we're going to be Washington State or anybody. And I told everybody that early on, but we have to throw the ball more. You just got to back people up. You got to keep people honest. And it's, we worked long and hard on it in the off season. Like I said, we'll probably never be as good as true passing teams. But that's okay, because our forte is who we are. And so we're not going to forget who we are. It's what helps us offensively in running the ball in our option game. But we definitely know we got to throw the ball more. But also things helping us with getting people off the field on defense, man. When you have long sustained drives and your defense, does 3 and outs, it's hard, man. It's suffocating, and that's really, really pleased the way we're playing. Our punt game, guys, things, special teams, our kickoff team did a really good job. Just really happy the way we played.
So do you think the big plays down the field, the pass plays, the touchdown passes, is that kind of send a message to future opponents that they can't gang up on the run?
Well, hopefully wise, that's, what we've tried to work on and try to do things to keep people honest, and, we'll continue to do all of that and try to improve in our pass game. And, we definitely didn't play perfect, but just happy with the way we played. Like I said, I've been in the stadium for a long time, and that's as complete of a football game that we played in a really, really long time.
Was there something you saw in practice this week that maybe would give you a sense that the defense was going to have the kind of day it had today?
No, I've been watching them, since spring ball and fall camp. I love what our defensive coordinator does. He's as creative as a mind as I've ever seen on the defensive side of the ball. He's a really good ball coach. So schematically, culture-wise, kids have bought into what we're doing, and I love what we do on defense. But with all that said, we're happy. We're going to take this one and run with it and enjoy it. But in 2 weeks or whatever, 12 days or whatever it is, 10 days, we're playing the team that's picked to win our side of the conference. And so they've been playing lights out. So that's going to be a tough game. But really happy, Gene, the way we're playing right now. Just really happy the way we're playing.
We know about Malcolm's dynamic running ability, but it almost never ceases to amaze some of the moves he makes and stop and goes to make guys miss. A, can you comment on that? And B, was there anything in particular that led to the quarterback having so much? Were they focusing on the fullbacks, or trying to take away the pitch? Or
yeah, we're an option team, so we take what people give us, and so we always come to a game with a game plan, but sometimes we got to throw our game plan out because people line up totally different than what we thought. And so that's just kind of what they gave us, and so we just take it. You know what I mean? It's, we try not to be too greedy, just make sure we're smart, trying to possess the ball, try to run at them a little bit, try to pound them with the football a little bit. But we just kind of take what people give us.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach Dave Preston, WTOP Radio. Defensively, what was the focus this afternoon? And then if you could elaborate on the execution. You guys got off the field on 11 of 13 third downs for ECU.
Well, I thought we played well last week too, and Coach Newberry wasn't too happy because there's some communication things we had to get cleaned up, some things in his in his scheme that he wanted to get cleaned up. So a big part of the focus in these last 2 weeks was communication, making sure that we're all on the same page. We do a lot of things on defense, which I want to do, and I don't want to limit him. And he's very, very creative on defense. So a big part of our preparation, we did some things, kind of tinker with our preparation a little bit, so we give time to make sure that we had enough time to make sure that we had all our calls and both sides of the ball felt comfortable with what we're doing. But like I said, I thought we played well last week, but Coach Newberry and the standard that he has for his defense felt like we missed some things, and we just want to clean up that stuff up.
Also, 2 bye weeks in the first 4 weeks of the season. Pros and cons of being off as much as you guys are this early in September.
Well, it is what it is. And I just kind of got to a point where, some people, sometimes you like it later in the season when you're kind of banged up, but that's our schedule. You just, play the cards you're dealt. Can't really complain about it. So we knew the schedule a long time ago, and we practiced for it, we planned for it, we forecasted for it. So here are the things we're going to do. We want to be at this certain place at this certain time. And, so far so good. But this game changes very quickly, man. You go from the penthouse to the outhouse really quickly. You go from a genius to an idiot really quickly. So, we're not patting ourselves on the back. We're really grateful for the win. I'm happy with the way our guys played. We'll try to enjoy this weekend and try to get healthy and get ready for a really, really, really good Memphis team.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Diego, why don't you start off, talk a little bit about the defensive efforts and just the fact that you were able to get them off the field on third down, which has been a huge emphasis since last season.
Yeah, I think the scheme that we had coming into this game was bulletproof. The scouts really did a great job this week mimicking their offense, and I think preparation really won us the game this week. The bye week was very helpful in that, and something that we're really emphasizing this year is getting off the field on third down. And you guys have seen it firsthand. We have a whole new scheme whenever it's third down. We put in the dime package. We have so many different types of blitzes and coverages and things like that. And so it's definitely helped us get off the field early on and often. So.
For any of you guys, what does it do for energy and enthusiasm on your side when you see the offense march down the field and score on long drives time after time after time and throwing some big plays too?
It's awesome. First of all, we get a break, so that's nice. But then when our offense is running well, you guys know this, it's unstoppable. Like, if they do what they're supposed to do, it's unstoppable. It's beautiful to watch. Thinking about that one drive coming out of the half, it was like 7.5 minute drive. You just get lulled to sleep. It's amazing to see, and we love seeing those guys succeed, and it makes our job even easier if you have the ball the whole time.
Alon, you didn't get the start today. Did that motivate you a little bit?
No, we don't worry about that in our room, especially at the banner position. Kevin's an amazing player. We battle, we compete, we make ourselves better every day in practice. So it doesn't matter who starts. We're both going to get a lot of opportunity to play, especially with the time package. It's awesome to get us both on the field. And we both, when our numbers call, we're going to do everything we can to make the most of our opportunity. But it's a blessing to have such a deep room, especially at the safety position.
Elon, congrats on the new career high tackles. I mean, this can honestly be for any of you, but what does Brian Newberry's Get Six do for you guys in terms of maybe motivation, creativity, that kind of thing?
All right, so coming in, like when you told us what the Get Six really meant, it kind of just motivated me to really want to rip that ball out, get a 3 and out, put everything I have, not leave nothing out there because. You want to get that 6. You want to get that stop, the interception, the turnover, the 3 and outs. I think just they're constantly reminding us to get 6, and that just kind of like makes me want to play harder. I'm sure the other guys can agree.
Yeah, I just wanted to add on that. We're just setting a goal for every game, right? So we may, like most teams might say, oh, make sure you get a turnover. Like we need this amount of turnovers, that amount. But we're setting a goal to get at least 6, you know? And with the stats being what they are and people analyzing games like that, we usually win football games if you get 6, whatever, 3 and outs it is, or turnovers, or whatever it may be. And so it's just something else that helps us think about, okay, like, let's go, we got this, get off the field, we can get 6, we can do that. And it's just another motivational factor to our defense.
Any other questions for the defense? All right, thanks, Kevin.
Well, Malcolm, 156 yards rushing, 151 yards passing. You're the first quarterback since Ricky Dobbs in what, 2010, Strauss?
Since Keenan.
Since Keenan.
Yeah.
To go over 150 in each category? Okay. And you're also the first quarterback to account for 6 touchdowns since Keenan. Can you just talk about the day you had?
I mean, it was a good day. We had a great game plan going in. We practiced well all week. We knew what we were going to do. The team played great as an offense. We just executed. Took what they gave us. And we did.
Was there any reason why the quarterback keeper was there so much today?
I could not tell you why.
Ford, can you address that? Was there a reason why the keeper was working so well today?
I mean, anytime you get the ball in his hands, it's like, it's going to work out pretty well. So I would say that's the biggest reason why it works. I think that the coaches put together a really good game plan. In all honesty, they were fully prepared for what came to us today. I was even surprised at how accurate it was, and we had the right plays to run to it, and thankfully it worked out. We had a lot of fun out there. It was a good, fun game. A lot of preparation went into it, and we're happy with where we are right now, 2-0.
Can you talk about some of the moves that he makes? I mean, there's a couple times when he stops dead and shifts.
Oh, yeah.
Then defenders are left grasping at air. It's kind of amazing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it jukes me out, too, for sure. I'll be blocking someone, yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm trying to block him one way, and then now I'm cut this way. I'm like, okay, I got to go block him this way, you know what I mean? So, but he gets all those extra yards that make that much of a difference, And whereas someone might fall short a yard or 2 yards, getting those stretch yards to get a first down, right? The drive's still going. I don't know how he does it. Usually, anything Malcolm do, I can do better, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Isn't that right?
Malcolm, you said earlier that you took what they gave you. Were they giving you the pass, and do you get a little more satisfaction out of throwing for 151 yards? Because you've run for 106 times previously, but this was one heck of a game passing for you.
I think it was just great play calling by the coaches. We recognized what they were doing, and we found a way to make it hurt. But passing for 150, whatever, it feels good. That's what I worked on all summer. That was a weakness in my game last year. It's something I'm still working on. So it feels good for all the practice to show up the field.
Well, CJ, can you comment on that front since you caught 2 touchdown passes from them? And I think they were both pretty well thrown on target, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think like they've been saying, I feel like the coaches had a great game plan. So we just took what we've been practicing all week, and it looked just like how we practiced it in practice. So I think we did a good job just executing.
And you're as wide open as you were on both of those pass plays that resulted in touchdowns. How difficult is it to make sure you grab that ball?
Yeah, I feel like the wide open passes are a lot harder because you have to make sure you focus. Like you get really excited, so you don't want to make sure you just slip away or whatever. But yeah, I think the wide open passes are a lot harder to make sure you focus on, make sure you keep focused.
Not much difference has it made for you going into games and not knowing that you are the quarterback now, period, not switching from slot to quarter. Mentally, going into games, is that a big deal for you?
Well, coming into summer, coming into spring workouts, that's when it really made the most difference. Recognize that I'm the quarterback, I'm the leader of the team. I got to make the right decisions, and I'm really the focal point of the success of the offense or the failure of the offense. So, knowing that, accepting that, and going out there and executing, it really helps a lot when the line's blocking as well as they are, and skilled players are making plays. But it helps a lot.
CJ, when's the last time you returned punts?
Cincinnati game last year.
Were you surprised that you got a call there?
I'm not surprised. I mean, either one of us could have done it. So, I mean, they called on me to do it, so that's what I did.